taking out time for us. We want to understand how the situation has been for houseboat owners, especially people who have been on the rivers, Jhelum and so. Can you just tell us briefly about how the livelihood used to be tied to houseboats?
Well, if you will come to the reverse position of the houseboats and their livelihood, you will see the past maybe couple of decades, I will say, the river on the both of the sides were full of houseboats. And the main touristic attraction was the river Jhelum and Chinarbagh Choti Fort. And after that, Dal and Nigin came into the existence. And this area was maintained by the British people mainly. They just kept the houseboats for their own livelihood and they stayed there. With the passage of the time, a lot of things have been changed. There were a huge number of houseboats on the both sides of the river, and people were residing there with their families also as a traditional, as a hospitality. Kashmir is known as one of the best coasts also. So, a lot of things have been changed. Like if you will come to the houseboats in the river Jhelum, during a long, I think that more than a couple of decades, no tourism was in Kashmir, and the position and the livelihood of the houseboat owners affects badly, and they just went for the other sources to meet the both ends for their families. And houseboat is a wooden structure. It needs a lot of repairs. It needs a lot of timber, especially Devdar. And long back, the Department of Tourism or government at that time, they were providing the timber on subsidized rates, and now it's nothing like that. So it's very difficult to repair their units. And if you will come to the smart city, if you will see the both sides of the river now, you can find the slopes. And before it was just like on a flat type, and the houseboats were just at par with the ground and with the water level. Any tourist who used to come, he don't have to come down 30-40 steps of the stairs. And now you will see both sides of the stairs have been made up. Houseboats are merely, maybe I think so, but 40 to 50 feet down from the ground level. And tourists, they don't like this, they don't want to come down with the children or with the old age, the family when they travel here, and then they come again. So they feel it very dangerous. So it also affects that no tourists will find in the river Jhelum. The problem is that the houseboats, they are not of that standard nowadays. You will find the old structures in the river Jhelum, very few are maybe maintained. The problem is that they don't have financial assistance in their hands. Now the Indian, the tourists within the country or outside the country, they are no global tourists. They travel a lot of countries, maybe Southeast Asia, within the Europe and so many countries they travel. Now the standard of the tourist has gone high. Before they used to come here, they would love and prefer to stay in the houseboats. Now they want upgradations, they want houseboats of that standard where they pay good money also nowadays to hotels and other places. But with this place, the river, if you will see, the houseboats are getting day by day in the shambles. The problem is upgradation is the problem. And the way the smart city has come up, it has already affected it a lot.
Can you tell us more about how Smart City or this project, when it started, what has been some of the major effects on the houseboat?
That's what I am telling you. The main thing, they didn't take the proper care of the houseboats. How they will, even you don't have a place for houseboat to anchor it. It needs anchoring, a lot of things with the up and down of the water levels. You have to adjust your houseboat with that. In the previous time, you had some trees on the bank of the rivers. People cannot tie their houseboats with those trees, and we will see all is flat. Even they don't find a place where they will not the houseboat in case of rising of water or just come down. Houseboat is a fragile unit, so you need a lot of maintenance for it. So that's the one kind, it affects the houseboat. The proper care of houseboats was not taken, and we were not taken as a houseboat owner association, as a stakeholders on board, how to take care of the houseboats. Okay, we welcome the Smart City project. It's a very good river. If you will see the riverfront, it's more beautiful than it was before. So we welcome that step also. But on the other hand, the houseboat community over there, they are suffering. Their business is not in that condition that I can say they can survive even in it.
Okay. There are some of the claims that there are some of the points that Smart City Srinagar has been making. For instance, that it's going to be an economically dynamic project, or it also values natural and cultural heritage. We both know when we talk about houseboats, there is natural heritage involved, that is Jhelum, and then there's cultural heritage involved, that are the houseboats and also the community. Do you think it has positively affected them, or do you think the conservation or preservation of that natural and cultural heritage is happening?
First of all, the River Jhelum has its own name as a river, or it's very well known to national and international levels. That's the river is concerned. When you come to the houseboats, first of all, it's not an industry, neither heritage, because we always used to meet with the different government officials at central, state levels, and it's our demand that it should be declared as a heritage. If it is declared a heritage, then we will get the different benefits from different various schemes of the government. Only then it will be saved. If it's not declared a heritage, I don't think so the houseboats will be saved. And the number is getting, I told you before, it's getting decreasing, not increasing. And making new houseboats is already bad. And it affects the culture and the heritage, whatsoever you can say, badly. Because the families who were attached with the houseboats, they are not more interested in doing this business. The family taking a client from international level or from the domestic level, they used to come, they prefer to sit in a houseboat. They feel a homely comfort over there. They always used to say home away from home. But nowadays the families are almost, they are not in touch with it, because if you get a tourist, you cannot engage 10 persons with one tourist. Maybe in these areas you cannot get more than, if the local business also, now they are dependent on the locals. I think the people coming from the Kargil, or from anyone like a labor class people, they want to stay in a houseboat for a night as a transit place. No, you will not find any good class of tourists out there. So a lot of things have been gone. And your culture, your tradition, what it was, we were famous for. I don't think so it's anymore out there.
Okay, I'm curious about why the reconstruction or even reconstruction was banned and repairs are made so difficult.
Long back there is the one bill is in the High Court, Ayat Gilani versus state and others. And in that bill we have been kind of targeted as a victims. And we have been treated as the polluters of the lake and the rivers. Polluters like that, but that's not the real. If you will see the part of the Dal Lake, Nigin Lake, all the houseboats have been connected with the STP, which will be inaugurated maybe within the 1 month. And even River Jhelum, if you will see the peripheries of the River Jhelum and Dal Lake, huge waste is going into the river and lakes. That's coming from the adjacent areas,
Yes,
not
and
from
there
the
has been
houseboats.
studies done that the main polluters have been the sewage,
That goes into the River Jhelum,
Yes.
that goes into the Dal Lake, that goes into Chuntikal Chinar Bagh, even at Nigin Lake. So I don't know why we have been make targets to pollute these sources, water bodies. And we are the caretakers, we are the guardians of the lakes and the rivers, because this is a livelihood, we live there. How can we pollute it? How can we play with it? So maybe there is some either administration, not I can say present as government or present administration, it has come from last 2 decades. So from that time it has started to making new houseboats, a blanket ban on making new houseboats, where it is known as the crown of the tourism. Houseboats have served their houseboat owners, this community, their people, they were attached with the tourism since I think centuries now, not decades or since centuries, and they have always kept the flag of the tourism high. Even at any ups and downs, they went to the other parts of the country, they went outside the country, they promote the tourism at national and international levels. They were the main promoters in the trade for getting foreign exchange over here. And so really we feel so bad and disheartened that houseboats are not taken care of. For renewals we have to go to the court, and we always demand that our competent authority should be at the level of Secretary Tourism. We see LCMA, lakes and waterways. If any genuine permission is needed, we are not going to encroachment. for any encroachments. Like our houseboats is there, if it's a dimension and the unit as an existing structure, if we need repairs or reconstruction, we want to foresee, we don't want to expand that, but if proper survey should be done, and then we have, if now we are getting few permissions with the proper formalities, then at the end we have to go to the court, and where it takes long time.
Okay.
And
So can you walk us through the जो registration renewals या repairs के जो process होते हैं?
as of now, जैसे मैंने बोला आपको कि we have to go to the court of law to get the proper permission, and our demand is always there that our competent party should be within the level of Secretary Tourism, VC, LCMA, Director Tourism, because we are day in day out in touch with them. They know because they are the government taking care of the rivers, lakes, and we are registered with the Department of Tourism. So whenever we have to get any permission, first we have to go through the DC, LCMA's office, and then Director Tourism, then to secretary level. Then after maybe a period of time, they go for the high level committee meetings like that. And then at the end, any houseboat approved for the repairs or reconstruction, then we have to go to the court, and then after that it's finalized in the court.
How much time does
It
it?
takes years sometimes,
Okay.
not a month, not a days. So we have to wait long. Till that time, the unit who is in the dire need of repairs, it naturally dies sometime. So it's very difficult then to uplift it.
And I just want to talk to you briefly about your drought houseboat policy IT, and there were a lot of resistance from houseboat association also.
Yeah, a few days back, it was in the public notice that from the Civil Secretariat through the Department of Tourism at I think it's Deputy Director levels, we received this copy. 15 days. Yeah. First of all, maybe time period should be more, so we'll work out on it. So we are working on it, and with other stakeholders also, they are working on it. We are collectively working because it's for the entire stakeholders. Every quarter they are working, and we'll see our objections and suggestions to keep the trade sustainable. And where we are talking about doing a business under single window system, so it should under single window system. So it should be done under single window system. So we don't want to see the difficulties of the business. We want to see the ease of business.
Okay. And what about stakeholder engagement? Because the people जिनके लिए ये policy बनाई जा रही है, they are the majors. They should ideally be the major stakeholders or have a say. Do you think that kind of process has been done with equity?
Okay, every time we are of this opinion, जब भी कोई policy बनती है या कुछ, कम से कम जो भी stakeholders उनको on board लेना चाहिए. They should take on this for the consultations. No doubt the policy is here now. We have to sit on it and we have to give our observations and suggestions. But before coming in a public domain, there should be having a series of meetings with stakeholders. Then it will be easy for us also to work on it. The last time we were also given the houseboat, that some guidelines came out for the houseboats. That time we had a time of 6 months, and we worked on that very patiently, and then we reverted back. And at the end, I don't think any of our point was inducted in that.
And it's ironic क्योंकि houseboat, Dal Lake और जो houseboat से related sectors है, बीच शिकारा वाला, pool वाले, जो floating gardens है, they are actually promoted for tourism. But is their life उनकी जो business है या फिर उनकी जो situation है, उनको easy किया जा रहा है कि नहीं किया जा रहा है?
क्योंकि जहाँ तक अपने different की बात की शिकारा वाला, so that's another association doesn't want that, but we are working together. It's a part of it's a part of the tourism, and it's a team. Like if you have a hotelier, if you have a houseboat, if you are having a shikara wala or any taxi driver or pony wala, any guide, it's kind of a family, tourism family, we can say. So we are the main promoters of the tourism. When there was no promotion done from the Department of Tourism or government, we as a stakeholders went to every corner of the country, even outside, to promote the tourism. So keeping all these things, promotion, the main part of just keeping the tourism always alive here, government should take care of us also while making these policies, making our business ease. And like houseboats, I must come again, it should be increased, it should not be get decreased. if you lose a houseboat from the tourism industry, you will lose a big portion of the tourism in
Can
Kashmir.
you give us an idea कि कितने हाउसबोट्स डिक्रीज हुए, स्पेशली जैलिम?
देखिए पहले जो हमारा नंबर था कुछ 2000 तक था, 4 वाटर बॉडीज में, डल, नगीन, रिवर झेलम एंड चिनारबाग, सूटीकोल. नाउ वी हैव लिमिटेड टू 750. 750 बचे. और जो यहाँ पे हैं हमारे रिवर झेलम और चिनारबाग में, यहाँ पे गवर्नमेंट का एक प्रपोजल था कि हम वाटर ट्रांसपोर्ट को वहाँ से चलाएंगे. अगर वाटर ट्रांसपोर्ट चला तो ऑनेस्टली स्पीकिंग के जो वहाँ पे हमारे एग्जिस्टिंग हाउस बोट्स हैं वो सर्वाइव नहीं कर पाएंगे. जब वाटर ट्रांसपोर्ट चलेगा, जो मोटर बोट्स वहाँ पे बड़े बड़े चलेंगे, छोटे छोटे वो ऑलमोस्ट काइंड ऑफ क्रूजेस, तो उनकी जो वहाँ से वेव्स निकलेंगी, जो भी टाइड्स वो हाउस बोट से उनके बॉटम से टकराएगी, तो उसमें एक सिंपली कॉकिंग होती है जिसको हम वाटर प्रूफिंग भी बोलते हैं. तो कभी वो बिल्कुल हिल सकती है, खुल सकती है, तो वो हाउस बोट फिर डूब जाएंगे. तो इसलिए हमारी यही डिमांड है कि जो हमारा रिवर झेलम और सूटीकोल हैं, ये लोग वॉलंटियरली बिल्कुल विलिंगली अपनी यूनिट सरेंडर करना चाहते हैं. सो दे वांट टू रिहेबिलिटेट फ्रॉम देयर बिकॉज दे आर नॉट डूइंग एनी गुड काइंड ऑफ बिजनेस ना, जिसपे उनका पूरा साल चले. टूरिज्म पे मेरे को लगता है बहुत ज़्यादा डिपेंडेंट है नहीं. ये लोग बेचारे मेहनत मजदूरी अब कहीं और करके उनका हाउस बोट को ऐसे ही रखा है. और इसमें हमारी जो फॉर्मेलिटीज़ हैं वो हमने पिछले साल मार्च में मेरे को लगता है पूरी हुई हैं. हमने नाम भी दिए हैं, कुछ 145 लोग हैं चिनारबाग और यहाँ पे सूटीकोल में, रिवर चिनारबाग में. फिर उसमें सर्वे भी हो गया, डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ टूरिज्म की तरफ से हो गया, डिवकॉम ऑफिस से हो गया. एट द एंड ये SDO को करना था. इनको एक लैंड अलॉट, एक बहुत पहले एक स्कीम आई थी बहुत पहले, तो उसमें इनको 7 मरला ज़मीन अलॉट किया गया था. तो बहुत सारे उसमें हो गए जो वहाँ पे रहते थे वो हटमेंट्स में, मगर हाउस बोट्स के लिए अभी तक ऐसा कुछ नहीं नज़र आ रहा है. और उनको तब 1 लाख कुछ 5-10 हज़ार रुपये का वो फाइनेंशियल असिस्टेंस भी मिल रही थी कि ये अपना जो यूनिट है यहाँ से वहाँ शिफ्ट करेंगे, तो उसमें वो कुछ अपना हटमेंट वटमेंट बनाएंगे, तो फैमिली को फीड करेंगे, तो फिर वो कौन सा काम वहाँ पे बिजनेस करेंगे वो उनकी चॉइस थी. वही लेके जो फिर हमारे जो हाउस बोट ऑनर्स यहाँ रिवर झेलम के हैं, तो उन्होंने दे वेर विलिंगली रेडी टू मूव फ्रॉम दैट प्लेस. क्योंकि ये बहुत पहले से मतलब ये प्रपोजल चल रहा था कि स्मार्ट सिटी बन रही है यहाँ ऐसा ऐसा, तो दे फील इट अनकम्फर्टेबल टू हैव बिजनेस ओवर देयर. और उनकी फैमिलीज के लिए भी अच्छा नहीं, इट्स गेटिंग मोर कमर्शियल नाउ. अगर आप बंड को देखेंगे, जो पुराना बंड था, हमने अपने बुजुर्गों से सुना है कि अगर साइकिल भी चलता था तो उसका भी चालान होता था. इफ़ यू विल सी नाउ दिस टाइम द बंड, तो इतना कमर्शियल बन गया है, इतना कमर्शियल बन गया है कि जो फैमिलीज़ हैं वहाँ पे मेरे को नहीं लगता है दे प्रेफर टू लिव स्टे ओवर देयर. उनकी जो मतलब दे वांट टू मूव फ्रॉम देयर. और बिफोर स्टार्टिंग द वाटर ट्रांसपोर्ट, आवर रिक्वेस्ट, सिंसियर रिक्वेस्ट द गवर्नमेंट इज कि काइंडली रिहेबिलिटेट देम टू एनी गुड प्लेस एंड प्रोवाइड देम द लैंड. तो अगर आपके पास पॉलिसी बनी है तो पॉलिसी के तहत रिहेबिलिटेट करो, अगर नहीं तो इनके लिए मेरे को लगता है अर्जेंट बेसिस पे इनके लिए कुछ आप इंतज़ाम कर दीजिए. और दे आर आफ्टर अस लाइक एनीथिंग आवर हाउस बोट ऑनर्स. क्योंकि अगर आपने रिवर झेलम भी देखा होगा, चिनारबाग भी देखे, बहुत सारे हाउस बोट्स अभी भी आपको डूबे हुए मिलेंगे वहाँ पे. और उनकी हालत भी देखिए. जो रिवर झेलम में मैं एक बात बताऊँगा, जब चिनारबाग में हाउस बोट वाले रहते थे, दोनों साइड में आप चिनारबाग के जो पुराने पिक्चर उसे गूगल कर दीजिए, कितना खूबसूरत लगता था. और एक चिनार के दरख्त कितने सुंदर लगते थे. और जब जहाँ से भी लोग रिहेबिलिटेट हुए हैं वो एरिया शैम्बल्स में हो गए. बिकॉज मैंने पहले भी बोला, वी आर द गार्डियंस ऑफ दैट प्लेस वेयर वी अर्न आवर लाइवलीहुड.
सो डू यू थिंक जो करंट सिचुएशन है, डू यू थिंक हाउस बोट्स का सर्वाइवल पॉसिबल है?
मेरे को लगता है, देखिए नो डाउट कि टूरिज्म अच्छा खासा चल, मतलब 2-3 सालों से हो गया. पहले ये मतलब लिमिटेड होता था, अब थोड़ा इसमें टाइम पीरियड बन गया. और गवर्नमेंट का जो प्रपोजल है कि बहुत सारी नई डेस्टिनेशंस को मतलब टूरिज्म मैप पे लाना है. अगर हम हाउस बोट्स पे आएंगे, मैंने पहले भी बोला कि मेजॉरिटी ऑफ हाउस बोट्स आर नॉट ऑफ दैट स्टैंडर्ड. जो क्योंकि हमारी अलग अलग कैटेगरीज होती हैं. फ्लेक्स वाले चलो मेंटेन करते हैं, ठीक हैं, उनके पास मतलब दे डू बिजनेस, फाइनेंशियल एसेंशियल भी थोड़ा होते हैं, कर्जे वर्जे भी लाते हैं, क्योंकि उनको यूनिट्स को खड़ा करना है, उनको आज के टूरिस्ट को फैसिलिटी प्रोवाइड करनी है. जैसे मैंने आपको वो पहले भी बोला कि आज का ग्लोबल टूरिज्म जो हमारा विद इन द कंट्री वाला टूरिज्म बन गया है, तो वो वही स्टैंडर्ड यहाँ पे भी देखना चाहते हैं. तो हमारे हाउस बोट सारे उस जो हमारे A क्लास, B क्लास, D क्लास डाउन द ग्रेड है, वो उस कैटेगरी के नहीं है. क्योंकि बजट टूरिज्म आज मतलब जो आता है वो आप देखिए, अभी पहले यहाँ पे होम स्टेज नहीं हुआ करती थी. आज मेरे को लगता है नंबर ऑफ होम स्टेज है भी,
नए कंस्ट्रक्शन
मतलब होम स्टेज भी बढ़ गए हैं, होटल्स भी हर एक कॉर्नर्स में आए हैं. तो पहले हाउस बोट एक अट्रैक्शन होती थी, नाउ इट इज नॉट लाइक दैट। पहले हमारे हाउस बोट्स में जो टूरिस्ट आते कम से कम वो सोचते ही नहीं थे कि 2-3 दिन से पहले हम हाउस बोट छोड़ेंगे, क्योंकि वी लाइक टू हैव अ स्टे ओवर देयर फॉर 3-4 डेज। आजकल हाउस बोट मेरे को लगता है ज़बरदस्ती अगर कोई ट्रैवल एजेंट भी बुक करता है या डायरेक्टली 1 या 2 दिन से ज़्यादा नहीं होता है। सो आप देख सकते हैं कि डायरेक्टली इनडायरेक्टली इट अफेक्ट्स द बिजनेस।
So is there a solution that is proposed by your
सोल्यूशन एंड ऑलवेज सोल्यूशन, मतलब हर एक डिजीज की कोई ना कोई रेमेडी होती है। अगर पहले ही किया जाए तो बहुत अच्छा होता है। वी आर वोकल ऑन दिस एंड मेरे को लगता है जो हमारे मेमोरेंडम्स आज से 10 साल पहले जो हमारे बाकी बुजुर्गों ने दी आज भी फॉरवर्ड कर रहे हैं। कोई ईज नहीं हमें लग रहा है कि हमारी प्रॉब्लम्स में हुआ है। सोल्यूशन ये है कि हाउस बोट को, ये कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है, इट्स लाइंग इन द हैंड्स ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट। तो हमारी यही अपील हमेशा रहती थी हायर अथॉरिटीज़, हमारे एलजी साहब है या मिनिस्टर ऑफ टूरिज्म है या पीएमओ ऑफिस है, जो इस हेरिटेज, जो इस हाउस बोट को हेरिटेज करार दे, इसके लिए सोचे कि क्या बेटर रहेगा, कैसे हमारा टूरिज्म इसके साथ जुड़ा रहे। अगर हाउस बोट को बचाना है, आप कश्मीर टूरिज्म को बचा रहे हैं। अगर हाउस बोट के लिए आप कोई पॉलिसी नहीं निकालेंगे, मेरे को लगता है विद इन द डिकेड्स ऑफ द टाइम जो हमारी यंग जनरेशंस हैं, दे आर नॉट एनी इंटरेस्टेड टू डू एनी मोर जॉब, जस्ट टू कैरी ऑन देयर फैमिली बिजनेस। तो दे वांट टू डू एनी सम अदर, ना कुछ अदर जॉब्स वो ढूंढने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। वो जब हमारी जो ऑलरेडी जो हम इसमें फैमिलीज इन्वॉल्व हैं बहुत कम रही हैं, तो जब वो उनकी हालत देखते हैं, जब वो परमिशन नहीं है, अब कॉकिंग करनी है, पैसा नहीं है, अब अपग्रेड करना है, परमिशंस नहीं है, तो जो यंग जनरेशन दे आर गेटिंग फेड अप। तो गवर्नमेंट के हाथ में सब कुछ है, वो इसको बचा सकती है। वी हैव टू प्रोवाइड द वेरियस स्कीम जो गवर्नमेंट बाकी सेक्टर्स के लिए करती है। और हमारी एक हमेशा यही डिमांड रही थी कि ये जो हमारी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इज एग्जिस्टिंग फ्रॉम 1934 और एक ही ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है हमारी, और इसमें हज़ारों लोग जुड़े हुए हैं, तो हम उनकी वॉइस हैं यहाँ पे। तो यही वॉइस हम गवर्नमेंट तक पहुँचाना चाहते हैं विद द सिंसियरिटी की कुछ फाइनेंशियल असिस्टेंसेस भी होनी चाहिए। सम फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशंस में कम फॉरवर्ड and just help to promote and uplift the houseboats at every corner. ऐसी कोई बात नहीं, गवर्नमेंट के पास सोल्यूशन नहीं है, दे हैव ऑल द सॉल्यूशंस। बस मेरे को लगता है या तो हमारी बदकिस्मती, हमारी आवाज़ कहीं सुनी नहीं जाती हैं। हम नहीं कहेंगे कि गवर्नमेंट इंटरेस्टेड नहीं है, दे माइट बी इंटरेस्टेड बिकॉज हाउसबोट इज द मेन पार्ट ऑफ द टूरिज्म। सो आई थ्रू योर सोर्सेज इट विल they will give a good attention to this, and in coming time, so houseboats will be saved for the future generations and for sustainable tourism.